The speech I kind of gave last week after the game was just thinking that, we showed who we could be. If we came out, played together, all three units, obviously we still came up short, but just how guys came out and competed. As opposed to this week, we never got any momentum. And, we seem to be a team that if we get no momentum early, we don't know how to fight back. And so just learning how to get momentum early and continue that through the game.
John, Coach Mayo and the staff, I'm just curious, from being behind the walls where we can't go, what are you seeing that would give you hope, that this staff is the staff to turn this thing around?
I'll take it back to last week. I think we did a good job of getting prepared, being ready to play, a high caliber team. I think they've done a good job, this whole season, but I think as players, we've come up short. Some coaches have come up short. If I'm being honest, we all have, and so we all take accountability on, the season that we put out there.
John, you mentioned earlier the team's struggles with trailing early in games. I mean, guys don't have momentum. What do you think is lacking from the team in regards to its ability to get back into games, and why do you think you're struggling when you do fall behind?
We always talk about complementary football, and I think people think of, offense, defense to special teams, but just energy. It's an unwritten factor of how much momentum and energy carries over. Make a big stop on defense and then get the ball back. Make a score when you get the first possession on offense. Just things like that, continue to push you through the game. And so when we can do those things early, we have success. And I think I don't want to use the same excuse everyone say, oh, it's a young team, but it's just learning that everything's not going to go your way, and that's in football and life, and how you respond to that adversity is what type of team you're going to have.
Bob Sosi on the left.
Hey, Jonathan, understanding you don't have the benefit of film review at this point, but when you go back and process third and fourth down in particular, what was the key to the Chargers' efficiency in those spots to prolong drives, especially when they had the ball maybe in poor field position from their standpoint?
Yeah, they did a good job of game planning, if I'm being honest with you. They set a lot of picks, a lot early, man coverage. And even we were able to be in zone, to try to pass off some picks. They were able to kind of check the ball down, be in manageable third and fourth downs to, get it in zone coverage. And so just they had a really, really good game plan on some of the things that they did. A lot of them were one hitters that they, found success in. The red area play where the lad, he circles in to go across her and then circles back. That was a one hitter for him. If it didn't hit on that, they got the right coverage, right call, and, they were able to have some success.
Two final questions. Phil Perry in the front row.
What'd you think of the matchup with Lad McConkey today? What made him a challenge, Jonathan? It looked like at one point you guys were kind of getting into it a little bit after the whistle. Any frustration there in terms of following him around?
Yeah, no, they use him kind of like, Los Angeles does, with their guys, their motion, setting picks, and every play you're fighting through picks, you're fighting through motions. That's something they do, a good job of. And so we knew that was going to be, something they did. They just did a very, very good job of, like I said, setting picks, getting the timing down. I think on the first third down that they missed, him having to force it out early kind of led to that one being incomplete. But they did a good job, setting a lot of screens, depending on how we were trying to align in man coverage.
John, you've been at this for a long time. How disappointing is not only this result, but obviously the results of the season?
Oh, very. I mean, honestly, it's a new phase, for me being here. But it's where you start to just move forward, honestly. I mean, we can't go back into the season. We have to take it from where we are right now, move forward. We have one opportunity for all of us, coaches, players, everybody, next week, to put a good product out there. And then after that, it's a lot of decisions to be made.